Hello students. So in this video, I am just going to discuss the syllabus of mechanics and properties of matter from for IIT JAM examination. And the mechanics part is one of the very fundamental and very important part in IIT JAM. And if you will see the trend of question every year, at least 8 to 10 question will surely come from this part. So it has very large weightage in your examination. So out of 60, you have 8 to 10 question is there. And if you can see, I can just broadly divide the whole topic in a 5 part. So first is Newton's law. Second is central force problem. And third is center of mass and linear momentum. And fourth is moment of inertia and rotational dynamics. And fifth is fluid mechanics. So now I am just going to discuss that in this broad part, what are the main small bullet are there. So in the Newton's law, we have to solve the problem from Cartesian coordinate as well as polar coordinate. But in the IIT JAM examination, the emphasize on the polar coordinate system. So you have to find velocity, acceleration in the polar coordinate system, as well as we have to try to understand how we will solve the problem into the polar coordinate system. And if you will go for the Cartesian coordinate system, then obviously whatever you have learned in your +2 level, that is more than enough. So if you have revised that thing, you can go for NCRT for your +1 or 11th class, or SC Verma is more than enough, but you have to just go for the basic and simple question, not very tough question. But for the polar coordinate system, you have to go for Kleppner. And next topic is central force problem. So in the central force problem, every year at least 2 questions will be there. Every year. And in the central force problem, you have to understand the complete theory of central force, the different type of conservation law, such as energy conservation, angular momentum conservation, and how the motion is confined into plane. These all things you have to learn into central force problem. But especially you have to go for the potential, that is Kepler potential minus K by R, and the 3 law of Kepler. So first law, second law, and third law, whatever we have uh, uh, discussed into this particular section. And we have to go for the Kepler's law in a very detailed manner. And the next part is center of mass and linear momentum. In this part, you have to know how to calculate the center of mass and what is the role of center of mass into the conservation of linear momentum. So this is one of the very fundamental topic, and every year you will have 1 or 2 question from this particular section. And you have to also learn how to find the center of mass of a system if your mass is not uniformly distributed. So how integration will work, how density, mass density can help you to calculate all these things. So this is one of the very important topic. And the next important topic is moment of inertia and rotational dynamics. So when you will go for moment of inertia, obviously you have to revise your +2 knowledge of parallel axis theorem and perpendicular axis theorem, as well as you have to learn about moment of inertia tensor. So what is moment of inertia tensor? What is principal moment of inertia? What is moment of inertia? What is product of inertia? Each and everything for that definition level you have to be conceptualize yourself, and you have to go for discrete system as well as continuous system. And the second part of this thing is rotational dynamics. So in the rotational dynamics, you have to go for how to write the expression of torque, how to use the conservation of angular momentum, how to write the expression of energy, how to write the expression of angular momentum by using the concept of center of mass and the concept of rotation. So this is a very important topic, and at least 2 and 3 questions will surely from this part. And the last part is fluid mechanics. So in the fluid mechanics, you have to just go for a basic fluid mechanics. What is Bernoulli's theorem? And what is continuity theorem? So most of the question is from this part, but you have to also learn how the pressure is going to vary with the height, and how you can use the conservation of energy, how you can use the uh, concept of momentum to calculate the pressure and all these type of thing into the fluid mechanics. Now I will talk you all about the different books. So in general, the best book for IIT JAM examination is Kleppner, and you can go little bit of Eurodov also to solve some new type of problem. And if you want to revise your +2 level question, then you have to go for SC Verma or Resnick Halliday, but you have to go for very basic question of all these section. So students, so if you want to go for IIT JAM examination, you cannot skip this particular topic of mechanics and properties of matter. So work hard for this particular topic. The team Pravega is always with you. Thank you.